young people, apart from Sikasama Yedi Wagana, I think the next major problem is relationship. Nobody deserves to be beaten, assaulted because they are in a relationship. Any kind of relationship that takes away your peace of mind. Any relationship that you wish you are out is a toxic relationship.
You see, there are some red flags that are very red. But because love has made us colorblind, we see them as green.
There are parents who know that their daughter is dating a criminal.
That the things that they are bringing.
So they can't say it. They are encouraging it. Some of my brothers are also stingy.
Especially in the church. Every day, my ex. If you are my ex, don't be in a relationship.
Exactly. Whenever you break up with somebody, you are in the same church and you are a proper Christian, you must desist from doing things to stir up pain. There are some, in quote, very foolish people who will even dance some dance in the church. Or behave in a certain way when a particular song is being sung. You see, sometimes the person dancing is dancing a normal dance, but you are also using your mind to project it.
Just imagine both of them are in the same department,
and only
they are playing a major
role that they have to.
Example like the choir. As a choir, and normal things go on in the choir. Welcome back. This Beyond the Sermon podcast, and we are continuing from dating in the church. And this time around, we are tackling the difficulties, the responsibilities, the toxicity, and then the red flags in dating in the church.
Okay.
So, Reverend, the relationship that happens in the church. I believe that since we all have the Spirit of God in us, why the toxicity and then the red flags? Because I believe since we have all accepted Christ, we are building on our character, we are building on our relationship, our intimacies and everything. So in our minds, relationship or courtship in the church should be perfect than what the world is having. Why the...
Well, greetings to everybody listening to us. I think that it's just a matter of understanding human nature before Christ and also human nature even in Christ. The fact that people come to Christ does not turn them around overnight. There's a change in their spirit, but some of their outward behavior and mindset needs time to fine-tune, you see. So the church itself is a hospital, and so everybody there is a patient of some sort. In the hospital, there are some suffering from the leg, some from the mind, from the heart, and all those kind. It's the same thing with the church. And so it is not everybody in the church that is healthy, that is perfect. Okay. And that is why when they enter relationship, they sense some of their unwellness there. And then it creates a problem. And the other thing is that when two human beings meet, there is always differences. I mean, there's a difference in training, upbringing, education, and all that. So it's not necessarily that one has a bad behavior or anything. Okay. But sometimes if you are not able to reconcile differences in education, in upbringing and training, it also creates a friction. And that's how come we can have some skirmishes in relationships. Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah, as Reverend said, I think you can't expect perfection from anybody. Yes, no matter how good the person seems to be, there will always be things that will restrain you or restrict you from being with the person forever.
Okay.
So there's always going to be the tendency for toxic relationships and red flags.
So, Reverend, what are the signs in a toxic relationship in the church or maybe outside the church?
So a toxic relationship, my simple definition is any kind of relationship that takes away your peace of mind, that steals your joy, that if you had any opportunity, you will run away from that relationship. Any relationship that you wish you are out is a toxic relationship. And another thing is that it's also hurting you emotionally, mentally, and all the least. It is hurting you in every department and every angle. Any kind of relationship like that is toxic. Of course, a relationship should have some problems. It's normal. But when your own, it's a daily thing, it's bothering you, you are really hurting, then it becomes a toxic relationship.
But there are some people that prefer toxic. I could say they are in a relationship, but this person is beating them, and they feel like as this person is beating me, he or she is straightening me.
Wow. Okay. With your point, I think it's because of what we watch nowadays. I believe there are two gateways to ourselves. There may be more, but that's the eyes and the ears. What you listen to and what you watch. Nowadays, the songs that we are listening to is talking about things that on the normal ascendancy, it doesn't need to be talked about. Like depression is good not to be okay. You have to do this. There has to be friction. And what we see, especially on TikTok. So for me, I've deleted TikTok. I'm not saying TikTok in itself is bad, but it was a personal conviction for me that no, I'm Wami.
Okay.
Some people see a lot of things. Hey, this power couple. Then the man slaps. Oh, they are back together. We are happy. The YouTubers. Yes. So they tend to translate
That
it
is
into their. So oh, he beats me, but he's scary. He
After
does this,
beating,
but
he buys me gift.
So we'll never get out of that.
Should we say me? I see such people that they lack emotional maturity,
Okay.
and first of all, such people they don't have much, or they don't have people they rely on. Into you know, anytime they get into a relationship with someone, the person is their world. Not even in a relation, but marriage too.
Yep.
This person, they will neglect their families
Sure.
and then cling onto this one particular person. I feel like those things put burden on that particular individual.
Of course.
Because if you are married or you are in a relationship, you should be able to have friends. But some people, when you get married to them, they tell you don't have to have friends. But they think that they are doing themselves good, but they don't know that they are putting the burden on themselves. Because this person that you are telling not to have friends, automatically in their mind, you have become their best friends, and they are to discuss everything with you. You have to make sure either you are in a good mood, a bad mood, you have to listen. So those are the burdens that you put on yourself when you restrict your partners from having friends or having any relationship with their families. So first of all, you as the individual, you start feeling this emotional absence. You want your partner or your husband or your wife to behave like your friends, but this particular person cannot behave like them.
Okay, I think it's not necessarily with you not having friends, but there's this Bible verse that says, "Do not be deceived."
Evil communication corrupts.
So you may have friends, but they are the wrong friends because they are all in your situation. Oh, he has beaten you, but he gives you money. Don't worry, go. And if these are the people you are relying on, you always fail.
Now, talking about what we're talking about, that people get beaten and they actually enjoy it. We have to understand that sometimes it also comes from upbringing. You know, when you grow up in a home where beating it's a primary thing, the father beating the mother or the mother beating the father, you grow up thinking that this is the reality of life. And so when you are not beaten in marriage, you feel that this is not home.
It's not marriage.
This is not peace. My peace is for me to be beaten. You understand? Another thing is that it can be a psychological problem because there are some people who are sadists. They have fun when they put people in pain. And if there are people who have that psychological problem, then there are some people who must allow themselves to be put in pain
Yes.
for these people to be happy.
Okay.
Yeah, so some people also suffer that psychological problem, but they don't know and they are not willing for any help as well. So all these things.
Okay, so are you responsible for your partner's needs?
As a man,
Yes, you are in a relationship with this person. Are you responsible for this particular person's needs for the woman?
okay, so let us put it on record. The responsibility of taking care of a woman before she gets married is in the hand of her parents, her family, or her guardian, or anybody who was supposed to take care of her, and to herself. These two people or groups of people are responsible for the lady before her marriage.
Okay.
So when you start a relationship and you are not married yet, the guy does not assume the role of your father. If you want to release financial burdens on him, then you must also be ready to act as a daughter and not a girlfriend or a wife. If you don't want to be treated as a daughter, then don't accept fatherhood responsibilities also from him. Now, I say this because it is becoming the order of the day where ladies are actually forcing to enter into relationships because they feel that me here and we drew me. As soon as I find this guy, I am okay. And it's also influencing the kind of relationship they are even starting, because they can find a very good person who is destined for them to be a blessing and a future partner. But they are looking at a person's current situation, the fact that they cannot financially support everything they need to do, and they reject it. And so it's a problem. But let it be on record that before you marry, your financial responsibilities are the responsibilities of your parents and yourself. When I say yourself, if you are out of school and you are doing some small jobs, these little things that are coming, you are supposed to learn how to manage it and manage it for yourself. Now, this is also not to say that men are not supposed to financially support their women, in order to avoid the tag that you are stingy. You are, because some of my brothers are also stingy.
So especially in the church.
Some of my brothers are stingy. And so you must learn to also open your hands. You are giving an impression of somebody who is willing to be there for them, and let us not end it like that. It should also be mutual.
Yeah.
The ladies, they shouldn't think money matters belong to men. There's no scripture in the Bible that says that thing. The man is the head of the house. The woman is the help of the house. I will make you a helpmate. So if the man is supposed to financially provide and you are the helper, what are you providing to help? You see, so let us learn to mutually be in support for each other. One day I was teaching in a church, and I was talking about preparations for marriage, and I was saying that I've seen that most guys even buy the ring that they are wearing. Like, the man buys the ring for the woman. No. The lady, you have to buy the ring of the man.
Okay.
You don't expect me to take money and go and buy ring and give you to come and put it on my hand. So it is all these things are there. I buy your ring, you buy my ring. It's not financial responsibility, but what the ring means.
Yeah.
You understand?
I think I haven't heard that before. But
and what?
But I think it's a very good
Oh, yeah.
Because the man is buying the ring, and I am valuing that because my husband bought it.
Exactly.
And if I, the woman, at the other hand, is also buying for the man will also go like, okay, my wife bought this ring for me, and I am putting so much value. But if it is my own money that I'm using it, as for the woman, you will not even agree. Why should I use my own money to buy a ring for myself?
Mhm.
So I believe like in a relationship leading to marriage or even marriage itself, it should be something partnership.
Yeah.
Let us build that understanding.
Exactly.
You are my partner. So everything that we have to do, we have to be in agreement. We have to come to one understanding because partners build each other. If I am short of something, oh, my partner fills in.
Yeah.
My partner fills in. So that point, I haven't heard it, but it's a good point. Like
So let us learn that. But my guys, listen. For the fact that you are the head of the house, once you marry there, you assume that the whole responsibility is for you. Assume. So that when the help from the lady comes, it augments you and lessen the burdens. Because when the marriage fails financially, you will be the one held responsible. Okay. So in as much as we are saying that we should help the guy, we should have the mindset that we are playing the leading role as far as the financial provision of the home is concerned. But we encourage our ladies that mususo yemu. Now the financial burdens, if you are an African, is serious.
but also see the guys. I just want to put this out. If you are since you said you are a youth, you are not.
We are all you.
It's if a woman needs something,
Okay.
she will come to you. She will ask. Oh, I've seen this watch. I've seen this jewelry. It's nice. I would love you get it for me or you help me get it. You too, when you see, let's say the jersey you are wearing,
Yeah.
if I buy it for you or your woman buys it for you, when you put it on, there is this confidence. Or I'm lying.
Yes. It's
Oh, no,
more of a
so
surprise.
Because if you are married, if your wife buy a particular shirt for you, you wearing it is different from the one that you
I
bought
bought
with your
myself.
wardrobe.
Oh, it's nice for you to receive freebies. Freebies are good as far as you will not be referred to. As if they met you naked. As if they buy you one shirt. It's as if they met you naked. No, that one. The only problem with guys not receiving or not happening a lot is that most guys are afraid that when they ask and you give them, it will be a reference point later. And it has happened so many times that most guys would die than to ask, even if they know that this person can support. So it's a whole rebranding thing. All of us should change our mindset and put up a better attitude. I won't be shy to say my wife has been helpful since not even in marriage. Before, I think in marriage, their responsibilities, I am there more. But even before we got married, there were a lot of things that she did. She supported. I had an accident. I was in Kolongo, court case and police case and everything. My money, everything, I had zero. Yeah, I had zero. And she stood in carrying my things, hiring a car from Konongo to bring my things back to Takra. I will never forget these things. All right. And so if today I'm in a position to be a blessing to her, why not?
Yeah.
And I am, if I'm mentioning this, I am always the one who says it. She never mentions it anymore. I'm the one who says it with confidence. And so if we have women like that, we will not have a problem coming to them and say, "Charlie, watch me." And for the sad thing is that usually what the man is even come to ask for will be used for both of them. It's something that concerns both of them as well. And so, ladies, let's rebrand the mindset about giving. Then that down for will say, hey, then there your guy there. He's not correct. Why should he give you money? You give money, and those kind of talks, they all hurt the process. So let's be careful about these things.
What's your view?
I totally agree. Because there's this funny story with a friend of mine. So I think he was very frustrated and he took us out. Then he was like, "Charlie, make it on once money 3K." you should send
3,000.
3,000. And I'm like, hey. But how much is the school fees of you are paying? And I was like, so coming to think of it, recently there was this guy who bought a cyber truck for her girlfriend, for his girlfriend.
Yeah.
They are not married.
Mm-hmm.
So if maybe you or someone who is not too mature sees it, goes to like, oh, be out to say, oh, they be fun nice. Now we not meet by. So the expectations are always up.
Yeah.
But as Reverend said, me, I'll tell you plain. I'm not your father. Yeah, I like you. Yes, I like you, but I'm not your father. But I'll also try not to be stingy.
Yes.
That is also.
But I think it's the nature of men. When they provide for their women, they
enjoy
feel
it. They feel,
yeah. That's what I know.
Okay.
But personally, when I'm in a relationship with someone, I would love this person to have a gift from me, or because I do that with my biological father a lot.
That is you.
When I
No, that is you.
Anytime I go to the market or I come to town, when I buy something, I make sure I get, if it is not even a shirt, maybe a fruit or something for my dad. It's when I bring it to him, the joy, it makes me happy. So I don't feel like when I'm in a relationship, I am so entitled to a man's money, or I am entitled to, you have to feed me in the morning. You know, on social media, you see people like, my boyfriend just gave me sickness allowance. My boyfriend just gave me menstruation.
Is that the concert party we are doing now?
Oh, yes.
This generation.
They will never make mention of my husband. Always my boyfriend. So if you are in a relationship whereby your partner is not in that capacity, you start giving looking down on him.
Sure.
But this particular person is not a politician. And this person that is saying, my boyfriend just gave me menstruation allowance, you don't even know this particular boyfriend. Either he's someone's father, or this particular person is someone's uncle, or this particular person
Or a criminal.
You don't even know. And the amount that they mention, also is not 5 Ghana CD, 10 Ghana CD. They are making mention of 40,000, 30,000.
Oh yeah,
like it's the youth have this how do I put it? This
high
mindset.
targets.
Like I have to, immediately you propose to them, they want to know your financial capacity. They are not looking at tomorrow. Obi anka de debi obey, but there are certain debi obey. Your conviction, your instinct tells you that this debi obey is not for you. Because there are some people, you be with them debi obey, but at the end they have a particular immediately they get money, they have their
someone
taste.
else that
Yes. Tuntum debi obey ho onye ska opebesi akoko. Opem obedi nature na nyankofu ho obeka de hey. So it's so if your instincts and then the action of this person, social media is really doing a lot of harm.
Yep.
And also doing a lot of good. But the harm that is causing to relationship is so, because one, you are dating someone that is working on a salary base. You don't expect this person to be sending you money every week. It's like telling this person that, okay, Michelle, I do money be go, it will still go on, every week you have to. You partners, so you just have to come to the understanding that, oh, I can do this and this. My capacity cannot be like your father. And some people too, their father couldn't give them that. But social media have given them a high taste. In their house, they don't have a high taste. But social media have given them that high taste. So the expectation is so high. So as a guy in the church and you are proposing to them and they see that your shoe, oh, the shoe automatically they in their mind, you don't have money.
Okay. So this is the thing. This is a relationship. you are on your journey. I am on my journey. We meet somewhere along the line. And then we get on board a ship. And that ship is relations. It's called relationship. Before you met me, you were living. Before I met you, I was alive.
You didn't die.
I didn't die. It is not now that you will kill me. What relationship does is this. We have met. We want to meet at a higher level called marriage. Till we get there, the tangents that we were all traveling is the same tangents that we are traveling. Unless, of course, you were being fed through crime or through a bad life. Then I come in and I say, I want you to put a stop to this life. And so I will take care of this thing. I now draw the responsibility. But if you are living a normal, responsible life, and I'm living a normal, responsible life, we should be able to travel on the same tangent until we converge at marriage. The way you were living, the way you were feeding, it should continue. Just that now that we are in a relationship, occasionally we will change hands. Support comes in here and there. What we give is gifts and support. Gift and support, not mandatory responsibilities. It is not dowry that you are paying. And so when we don't clear that mindset, it will worry a lot. And this social media, this thing, there are some irresponsible fathers and people who are stealing money and spending it unwisely and giving it high taste to young ladies. But another thing about social media is that some of these people who brag a lot, what they are saying is not even true. They are just pretending. There's no man there giving them anything. I recently saw one of them.
Yes,
confessing. That she even took the car that she was flaunting, all that was given. She just took it from a friend and all that, so she has pretended. She's now confessing. But maybe some girls have followed her that time and have forced boyfriends to go and buy. There is a boyfriend who doesn't have a car but has bought a car for a girl. Are you crazy? So you cannot do things beyond yourself. I said this somewhere. You see, if I meet you and it is so below that I can provide, I don't have to be giving you champagne. Because if I give you champagne and you get used to me and champagne, when we marry, you will expect champagnes.
Yeah.
But when you marry and I'm bringing a gallon of Sobolo, you will think that I have deceived you or something like that. And then the marriage will hit the rocks. Yeah. Be real to who you are. My guy, if you propose to a lady and from day one, all they do is demand money, I can tell you confidently that they are demanding money because they want to draw as much out of you before they say bye-bye.
True.
The lady that wants to stay with you will be interested in your welfare, will be interested in you saving and investing to become better than what you currently are. Even though there's nothing wrong with occasionally supporting each other. But a lady that is constantly demanding something, and especially when the demands are mindless, outrageous. Like you said something that they have a high taste and things that they themselves are not used to. They want to use you to do that. Some people say, oh, me, I want this, I want that, I want that. The first question you need to ask them, does your father have them? Your father who produced you with sperm and took care of you from your young age up to this time doesn't have these things. You are not calling him a failure. But me that have come to marry you, say, I don't have this, I don't have that. You are seeing me as a failure.
Yeah.
How can you judge me by a standard that you are not willing to judge others with? And so, ladies, we beg you in the name of God. We beg. Let us put aside that habit. It has become a habit too. So now I'm sorry for those who are about to marry. That's why we married long ago when women were wiser. Because honestly, that this generation that is coming, their mindset about so many things is too different. It's making the thing too chaotic.
Yeah.
So for as many as are listening and want to really have fulfilled life, they have to understand that men are not cow milks. you that we milk out of them. No. If you love them, you build partnership. I like that word. You build partnership and support systems for them so that you don't end up creating where someone is giving. If they are giving, they'll start demanding certain things from you that you may not be able to provide.
Yeah. Me, my advice is simple for the university people and those in senior high school. Just know that at this particular point in time, build friendships with the opposite sex
Yeah.
instead of falling into relationships. Because that girl you may like, a minister is sending her 10K every week.
Yeah. And if you send her 100 CDs, it's
Me,
like
the money they send me cry and so not in a bad way, no, but yes. So cut your coat according to your size. Build the friendships, as Reverend said. Build the friendships. Get to know each other. So when it gets to that point, yes, you know that you are well established. She's well established, and you are ready. And I think we are putting too much pressure on the women, but the men too. Charlie, let's stop. We are too stingy sometimes. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Sometimes we are too stingy.
Some guys, they don't try at all. Oh, massa.
Yeah, cry.
Listen,
special occasions, they decide to forget. I'm not that type that celebrates.
why you are that type? Everybody is that type. When this guy was you are not that
So
type.
you don't even know it's Valentine's Day. You don't even know you can buy chocolate for your loved ones on a Valentine. See, this small gift is not something expensive, but the intentions about it.
Exactly.
Because I am in a relationship with you and we've been in a relationship for a year, and you can't go like, oh, we've been a year. Wow. Let's celebrate. Celebration is not like, let's go to a big restaurant that we can't even pay for. We can do cooking or something fun. Let's go to the beach. The beach, when you go, nobody's taking money from you for going to see the sea. So it's just little things. But you are too stingy to the extent that everything is, oh, my shit. Every day.
You need to take cool shower.
Every day, my shit. If you are my shit, don't be in a relationship.
Exactly. Listen, that's the point. Relationships come with some responsibility. So the fact that you cannot play that responsibility means that you are not ready for it.
Yeah. Because you are doing it in a relationship. That means when you get married, you are doing the same thing.
Exactly. So as for this issue about taking care of somebody, it is becoming endemic in the society that now primary school students, junior high school students, and even this SHS students, they are being groomed to think that as young as I am, my parents are there, but there should be a man, a boy somewhere that I take something extra from. When I see some of the videos, my mind is blown that, hey, if at your ages, you are seeking
mentality
men, and some of them are having multiple men. By age 15, when you're broken hearts, 5. So we should be very careful. This thing about taking care of things. Some guys actually take the full responsibility at training people through school.
There's this guy that commits suicide at the university. I just read it this morning.
Yeah.
He died and nobody knows, but investigation shows that Washo Obi were nursing, and the lady after completion. even him, he's now at the university, not done yet, but he's able to take care of someone at the nursing.
Bravo, he has done very well.
And the lady said she's not interested in getting married to him, and he went to buy a weedicide and drank, locked himself in the room, drank, and he's gone.
This one day, let me be careful on what I say. Because it's gone. Yeah. Be careful.
So right now it's like the responsibility is more, but we should just be honest.
Mhm.
Do you get it? We should just be.
Now, with the issue of honesty, it begins from the friendship and the proposal point. You see, when you are proposing to a lady and you tell the lady, my lady, I know that in our world today, it's about ladies demanding this and that and that. This is the work I do. My salary range is this. These are my future plans. I like you. I want to marry you. We are now dating. If you want to behave like what all these other ladies are doing and demanding things, I'm not your guy. Let us not start the relationship. But when we start this relationship, this and this and this is what I can be able to do with you and for you. If it is good with her, you run the relationship. Because listen, no matter your level, there's actually a lady for you who likes it, who loves you for who you are. Do not try to over impress a lady. Some guys to omo kasana they are hey, because there are some guys who, when they are visiting their girls, they go to borrow clothes.
Yeah. Very true.
The impression.
You are trying to impress the lady.
I want to make her or him see me like I have high standard. It's okay to have high standard. It's okay to have that because you just don't wake up to date just anybody.
Exactly.
So you just have to have some standards for yourself. And not a standard in a way that when someone comes, you have to be checking everything that does not even need checking. Then you are making sure nobody is perfect, but two imperfect people come together, build something, and they become perfect.
Now, getting back to the our first point about the toxicity of the relationship, I think that it's not only about the giving aspect. If you are in a relationship and it is toxic, one of the things is any form of abuse, physical, oral. Physical and oral. Let's deal with that. Physical and oral. Listen, nobody deserves to be beaten, assaulted because they are in a relationship. There's nothing that demands violence as a solution. I have a quote in one of my books that if your solution to relationship problems is violence, then you need a boxing ring, not a wedding ring. Yeah.
That's true.
If your solution for problems is fighting, what you need is boxing ring. Go and train with Azuma and Whitaker and the rest. But under no circumstance should you hit. And this one is not only for the guys, because there are ladies who are actually beating guys, and the guys are not coming out to say it.
Yeah, it's true.
So, no abuse. If you are a lady and you are being beaten and you are excited that Bromo the man Henry Donald or Losa a year BB how or there what check, so we should, if you have a relationship that has that violence, no good at all. And the oral one, because I'm a pastor, I understand the power of words. There are two bad choices, but I will prefer a physical beating than an oral abuse.
The oral abuse goes a very long way.
Yes, it enters your spirit. You see, sometimes you can forgive somebody, and the reason why you cannot forget is because the person said something.
Yeah.
What is said becomes a seed that grows. And so we should desist from relationship that has a lot of very evil words. And there's some people, their mouth is not good at all. They can say things that will hurt you, harm you. Please, if you're in that kind of relationship, seek help.
Yeah.
Seek help. And you too, if you are the offender, always using your words to belittle people, insult, curse, and those kind of stuff, you also need help. oral abuse is not good at all. There are ladies in a year champion pa. There are ladies who can rain insults on a man, and the man will feel like they are useless in life. If you are like that, you are one of the problems of the world. Yes, it's not a good thing at all. We must learn to communicate. We must learn to speak. We must learn to express feelings without hurting one another. And so this is what I want to add, that toxic relationships also have physical and oral abuse as one of the signs thereabouts.
So, Jeff, what are your red flags?
Red flags in women.
In relationship,
In
not in
relationship.
women, but
Yeah, I think red flags is not, you don't have a specific frame of, like,
yeah.
it can change over time depending on your maturity state.
Mm.
But one thing I don't approve is the love for materialistic things.
Okay.
Okay.
Every day, oh, buy this, buy this, buy this.
Always,
And
you always want something trendy.
always, yes. Oh, there's this new bag. It's not wrong to get a new bag, but when you see that the line of conversation is always in that carnal state, oh, let's do this. You will never tell me or ask me, oh, so what business are you doing?
Mhm.
How you now you should see that. Nah, this is a red flag. You see, there are some red flags that are very red. But because love has made us colorblind, you see them as green.
It even become purple.
Yeah, some red flags, you wouldn't pass it, wait there. A red flag. So there are a lot. But this is what I'll just say,
Okay.
because it's one thing I personally don't like.
Okay.
Another thing with what Jeff said, materialistic tendencies. When you have that, it makes you greedy. And greed is very equal to witchcraft. It makes you do things you shouldn't do to satisfy that. It is not only women. Some men are very, very, very materialistic. Now, let's put it this way. People who were born with a sanguine temperament, they are naturally born, they like trends and fashion. I bought a new shoe, I bought a new watch. That is their nature. But if you are wise, you know that thing, even though you were born with it, in excess is wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, in essence is wrong. So I'm sure you have friends who they will come and show you that, hey, Charlie, made a new shoe. I say, what's up? They are usually observing they are sanguines. It's one of their traits naturally. But materialism, it creates discontentment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, when you get all that you want and you have all that you want and you have that spirit, you will still want more. So what will you be wanting?
Yeah.
And that's when you begin to enter into witchcraft and other things.
And then the thing that you are eagerly wanting to have, immediately you have it, you don't
value it. Exactly.
You don't it takes you a while to even touch it. It takes some time before you even remember that, oh, so I bought this particular thing.
We need to be very careful. You see, if not, this generation will one day suffer psychological breakdown. Because the desires that they are pushing for, they are too extreme. Unfortunately, they are starting too young. They start having these dreams. They are not even dreams, they are just fantasies so high. And they are willing to punch above themselves to try it. And they are falling into so many things. Young people, if you are listening, take your time and relax. Let us take life a step by step and build foundations on which we can stand to achieve higher things in life. You can achieve higher things without a foundation. But because there's no foundation, there is a time that it will all collapse on you. And such collapse are fatal. And so we should be very careful. Those of us who are entering into relationships with criminals, known criminals, you know that this guy is a criminal.
Fraud boys.
You know it.
Fraud
That
girls.
you know it that this is a criminal. You yourself, you know it. But of course, he has a car.
Expensive taste.
Yes, buying you this.
You
The
order
latest
things.
phone. You have that. You are not even supposed to cook. All your food are ordered. The latest Queen Sheba in town. You are enjoying, knowing too well that this is a criminal. Listen, apart from the potential of them being arrested for you to be an accomplice, there is a spirit that hovers around criminals, and it's a spirit of death. Yes, if young people don't know, it's a spirit of death. For some who have short lives, when that spirit begins to touch them, it begins by touching the people around them before themselves. That's why recently someone got shot somewhere. A young lady got shot somewhere around these guys. Listen, that desires are motivated by spiritual. And so don't take things for granted. Don't think that I'm having the best time of my life and to what end. We need to be very careful. You know you are dating a criminal. You know it. As I'm saying, you are watching me and saying, hey, this guy, why is he talking to you? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know this guy is a criminal.
One drug lord.
And the worst thing is that there are parents who know that their daughter is dating a criminal.
But the things that they are bringing.
So they can't say it. They are encouraging it. When the roof falls, it will fall on everybody. And so we need to be very careful about all this is a toxic relationship. So you are enjoying, but it's a toxic relationship waiting to happen. Another thing is a relationship where you get restricted from talking to people. There are some people when you enter a relationship with them, even your own family are banned from your life. They are banned. They will stop you from attending church. I mean, any form of relationship is out, and you are there enjoying. Say, oh, Charlie,
He's protective of me. He's protecting my space. He's protecting.
That's a toxic relationship. God never created us as islands. We were created as social beings. And so whenever you are living a life that you cannot relate to others, you are not happy. You don't know. Your spirit and your soul is being overshadowed. But let's also use that as a warning, because some people too, they have very good partners who opens them up to
everything,
freely relate with people, and they do it in excess. There are some people, they will neglect their home responsibilities because they have the freedom to be with friends and other things. If you can't have a balance in your life, you don't deserve anything. You must learn how to balance the role of a wife or a husband whilst enjoying the role of a friend, a church member, and all those other responsibilities that we have. We must have a balance. If we can't have that, then that relationship becomes toxic and becomes a problem for the world.
So, how do we, in the church, how do we end a relationship maturely? Or how do you amend heartbreaks? Because I am in the same church with you, and we've gone our separate ways. And the way we separated
was rough.
Yes, and here is the case. I don't want to see you, but when I come to church, I'm seeing you, and you are playing a major role in the church. How do
there are certain things. It's just about getting over it mentally. You see, our minds have a limit to pain, and any extra pain we get is because of our own calculations and our own projections. I think I read somewhere that natural pain lasts for about 11 minutes or so. I mean, anything that is worse, if it happens to you, somebody dies, anything, the first 11 minutes of pain you receive is actually the natural pain as a human being. The rest is because of your thinking, your memories, your thinking, your own reflection that keeps the pain going on. Yeah. And so God, knowing that as human beings we are prone to pain, has given us shock absorbers so that we can contain it. That's why you can lose somebody. It's very painful, but with time you get over it. Yes. So God intentionally did that. So please, when you break up in a relationship, one of the best ways to help you is to look at the positive side of it. You have to now begin to project your mind as if that this thing would have killed me if it hadn't ended. And so I'm more blessed.
Yeah.
I'm actually safer.
Yeah.
I'm happier. When you project your mind on that side, it will help you to overcome the pain. Nobody's saying that it's not painful. There are some too, they themselves, they will go to their rooms, open their phone, check old time messages and pictures and videos that they were dancing together. And hey, if you do it, if you do it like that, yeah, you cannot survive it. I even tell people that if the person has some gifts with you or some things with you that are giving you memories, hide them for some time until you get over it. If you want to, maybe you have some of these frames around and they were given by them, and when you see them, you remember. There's nothing wrong. Hide them somewhere until you get over it completely, that when you hang it, it's nothing. You see, but if you yourself, you are going to you see some people, they will be chasing you in social media. Everything you post, you'll be the first person to come and read it, and you are going to die. And for those in church, this one is for the church people. Whenever you break up with somebody, you are in the same church and you're a proper Christian, you must desist from doing things to stir up pain. There are some, in quote, very foolish people who will even dance some dance in the church or behave in a certain way when a particular song is being sung, to indirectly spite you.
Particular message the pastor
And
is
then
preaching,
the way they will respond, the way they will respond. Hey, when I'm preaching, I hear a lot of it in the background. What all these things, when you do them, you are not being a proper Christian. A relationship has ended. And don't pretend that you never have any good memories of that relationship. No matter how badly it ended, there were some good times. At least focus on that and leave the person to be in peace. There are some who also go beyond. Once they have moved on and a new person comes to your life, they will go behind and go and destroy you.
Yeah.
Those acts, those behaviors do not help. Now, you ask me that question, what can be done in the church? The pastor, when he sees it, must also call the two of you together and tell you that, yes, your relationship did not end well. You are now separate, but this thing, like this, I'm saying, don't dance. You don't do anything intentional to provoke the other. Don't send anything. Talk to them so that they can. I'm saying this not out of theory. I've done it. I've called. I've said, Charlie, you people, I don't want you to see. I don't want to see you in this church. Throwing shades and trying to do. It's not necessary. You tried a relationship, it didn't work. That's fine. Your next step is to put yourself together, have a relationship. And mind you, if you get someone better, let it not be as a sign of revenge to the other. No. This relationship has ended. Let it not influence anything you do in the future.
Yeah.
So if you can do like that, you have peace and you continue and you be happy wherever you are. So that's what I can say.
And what I would also like to say is, everything about Christianity, the embodiment of Christianity is love.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one popular verse that most of us are privy to, that love keeps no record of wrongdoing. Whether she's your ex or he's your ex, you also have to know they are still your brethren in Christ.
Of course.
So if it didn't end well, or it ended on a bad note, just know that you need a big heart. Jesus said something in the Bible that, come all who are heavy laden and
I'll give you
burdened,
rest.
come to me and I'll give you rest.
Mm.
So if you are heartbroken, come to Jesus.
How will you?
No. Come to, you see, that's why I always say that sometimes
So after
the
that-
saying
after
is
that-
very easy, but the doing is.
Doing is
But
hard.
the
Mm.
doing is also dependent on how well you've built your relationship with God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember certain days, I would do something like I'll give. This is a bit off topic. I'll give. Then I know that the giving I'm doing, I'm expecting something. The next day, maybe my results are coming. Results now I'm going. So the
And
giving.
Obra Benjamin.
No, but you see, there's this expectancy
Yeah.
and everything. And you just have to realize that Christianity is all about love and sacrifice.
Mm. Mm.
It's difficult. The person will be dancing sometimes, so it's not you, but the person or Sana, doing some acts.
But I believe that the heartbreak will not be that painful if you guys haven't involved in marital
Exactly.
activities.
That one
Exactly.
too is very true.
Exactly.
If there's no sex, then
The
Of
heartbreak
course.
will go down.
Asabi and your best
It will go
like I
down.
say,
but sometimes
no.
when there's money involved,
Yeah, it's either sex or
Oh,
financial investments.
Ah.
Obisika could you
my book,
Obisika come as a wakocha betina.
So it's very important. Now, when I was making the point about those dancing in church and the
And also
the stuff
in the choir.
in the choir, yeah. Now you see, sometimes the person dancing is dancing a normal dance, but you are also using your mind
And
to
just,
project it.
just imagine both of them are in the same department.
And only
And
some
they are playing a major role.
role that they have to.
Example like the choir. As a choir, and normal
Yes.
things go on. Things go on in the choir.
Well, as for choir, dear, it is one of
Now, I
the
can say
groups
where
in the church.
where your
that's-
lead singer and I win so the voice in there they can why it me change then.
I feel on backing you. Backing vocalist name backing.
and like I said, when the heartbreak happens like that, either one will stay in the house and not come to church for
again.
some time,
Mhm.
and then after healing from the everything,
Pain, they come back.
when they come back, they are coming back with a different mindset.
There are some who will leave the church completely. They won't come again just because of one person. Oh, there are sometimes both of them will even leave the church. That happens when they form cliches around themselves. You see, when two people are in a church and they are dating, the only problem is this thing. When there's a problem, one has a group of friends that they will go and narrate their favorable side of the story to them, making all these people
Yeah.
hate
Yeah.
their partner.
Yeah.
That person will probably also go and do the same. And then they are in the church. They are just having a single relation between the two of them, but they have ended up creating multiple problems and disunity and factions in the church. It happens. I'm always talking from experience. So they create a group of people as antagonists against others. By the time you realize they themselves are not happy in the church, and there's so much kaka in the church, it doesn't help. So when you are breaking up a relationship within the church setting, you must not think about only your emotional standpoint. You must understand that that is the house of God. And there are people there who didn't come because of your relationship. Let me even be quick to add that we don't go to church to find love. We go there, first of all, to have a relationship with God and commune with fellow men. In the process of that, sometimes we meet people for relationship. And so there are priorities that are far, far higher than your relationship. And your relationship should not be the reason why the main purpose of the church is lost or is shattered in any way. People should get this in our minds that relationships are important, but when you are doing it in church, there are things that are far higher than it, and you should not use your relationship to disrupt those things, even though the church has a role. Finally, I will say, those people in church who hear about people's relationship and they are the spreaders and the broadcasters of all that is evil.
The journalists in the church.
Be very careful. You are one of the problems of the church. Yeah, you are one of the major problems of the church. The Bible says that the wise covereth shame. The prudent man covereth shame. You see, for the sake of the name of your church, even if something untoward happens, there is a way you need to cover the thing for the thing to be solved inside. Because where don't we have problems? Where? I mean, everywhere has a problem. And so when you have a problem within your group and you're really loyal to your group, there are certain things that you must learn to keep it. There are too many gossips. Create stories, fabricate stories, they share things, and it really hurts the church of God and create toxic relationship. There are some people, they don't talk, not because they have personally hurt themselves, so it's because they are fighting for somebody. That's the problem.
As we are discussing, make sure you also drop your comments and then your views, your opinions, because we need them. Because we can't say whatever thing, because in your church there are a lot of things that are happening, and drop your comments, like, subscribe, and then make sure you share to your family and friends. There's the Beyond the Sermon podcast. And then also for there are some people, it's like you are not in a relationship with this person. You like this person. You wish this person. Let's put it as, okay, you are crushing on this person. And you are waiting for this person to come and tell you that I like you. But this person is also not looking
your way.
And this person finds someone different. All of a sudden, quietly, you are experiencing broken hearts. And this one, your emotions are all over the place. Nobody knows what's actually wrong with you. you are in the church. You are dealing with a heartbroken that happened in your mind. And you are healing from a broken heart that nobody knows about. And this one, your pastor will be like, what is actually wrong with this, my daughter or my son? One fa, obi ambefa. So why are you trying to give your pastor a problem?
As of for the woman, there are so many things that people don't understand. The fact that I cannot be the owner of everything in the world.
Yeah.
Yes, you must understand that there are certain things, they also belong to some people.
Yeah.
If we're talking about relationship, if you see somebody, you have done your due diligence and you think that you want to be in a relationship with them, go ahead. If you don't go ahead and someone goes ahead of you, then you have to be matured enough to know that then this is not for me. Silent broken hearts are also silent killers. You see, when you suffer, sometimes it's natural. I mean, you wished because you were going to propose on Tuesday. You have prepared your songs and your vibes and everything. Then Monday, Willie goes ahead of you, and the thing is accepted. And then you go on Tuesday and say, "Oh, Charlie, I'm so Tuesday, and me, Mr. Dear relationship. It's painful. It's quite painful. But listen, once someone has gone ahead of you, that's fine. Always look at it from the positive side. Maybe it was not meant for me. Maybe there was some evil towards it, and that is why it happens." That's the Christian way of thinking, In everything, give thanks. It's a mindset. In everything. So it didn't go well. By your human standard, it's painful. But have you considered the divine standard? Have you considered the future standard? Be okay, and then put in a new effort. When you are heartbroken, open up to correct people. That let me check again, manka can also be like a pastor wash dread. then then the pastor will also calm you down so that you come out of it. Because if you don't overcome that silent broken heart, it can physically begin to manifest, and you develop hatred for people that they don't even know what you
especially
are about.
the women. You are in love with a guy in the church. You like this person, you didn't say, and this guy have gone to marry someone. All of a sudden, you are not talking to the wife. When you see the wife, you are either showing certain attitude. You are proving yourself like you are better off to be the person's wife than she being there. I'm like, it's like you don't even know who you are. If this person wasn't yours, that means there is someone
for you.
Someone rightfully for you. So you don't have to, like I said, you are lowering. I see it as you are lowering your standard and then proving a point. What point are you proving? Because the man is not even looking at you. Or you are doing it for the woman to feel like a competition. They are already married. They didn't marry you. So go and heal your silent broken heart in the house. Come back to church and let us fellowship Jesus together. Let us love the Lord together.
To me, I have a lot of women in the house. So one thing I've realized is that women are causes on their own.
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
Of course.
And one thing my dad always tells me is, sometimes I know mommy is not right, but take it like that. And when you grow up like that, you get to understand women more than in a logical way. Because I know that men are more logical, but women are more emotional. So with that case, and I'm big ups to pastors, they really try, because you see that this in quotes is a very foolish
Why are you
you cannot say it's a foolish situation. You have to.
Why are you showing someone's wife attitude because they didn't marry you?
And they do well. And the last thing I'll say is, one thing as a church we should try to inculcate is the family system. Because I think now, I'm not saying all churches, but sometimes churches are too rigid. So if there's a problem, the person just leaves the church. Because if he tells maybe Brother Enoch or something, have you prayed today? Have you done this today? But if the family system is there, if your reverend comes to you, Charlie, a check, but you would
have that vibe, that
course,
free will that
vibe.
I have to come to my pastor and then my pastor can call me and go like, Charlie
one phone.
and make fun of it. Because me personally, when a relationship with someone doesn't go well, my pastor uses it to preach. In a funny way. And I don't feel that like I'm also for the assembly preach me relationship no one going so for this chapel. Even the Sunday he did it. And it was fun. It was healthy. So you don't take it at heart like you end no one you so for the preach. You are not mature.
That's very true. Very true. And we should not also forget that aside building a family system, there's also a structure in church. So the familiarity,
that's it,
is the problem. But then again, you can't have everything all correct.
Because even your family in the house doesn't have all things correct. There's one particular auntie you don't like. There is one particular uncle you don't like.
But you still stay in the
There's one particular cousin you haven't even spoken to before. And you don't have a problem with it. You can't be friends with everyone in the church. And you can't discuss everything with everybody in the church. Because someone suffering from cancer, your treatment is different from someone suffering from malaria.
Sure.
So we can't give a cancer treatment to a malaria patient. If we give it to you, you will die. If we give a malaria treatment to a cancer patient, that person will die. So the pastor knows how to commune or communicate with each and every patient in the church. So if If they call you, if your pastor calls you and gives you certain advice, and you expect that that advice that your pastor is giving to you supposed to give it to the same person or the pastor's family member, you are not mature.
Mm. It is sad that sometimes when things happen in church, people are very quick to leave.
But your boss have slapped you. Your boss have
Have insulted you where you
Your,
sell.
not
They are
even your,
the same
let's say
things.
your supervisor that doesn't even qualify to be your boss. They have spoken to you in a
Harshly.
manner that you have to. You don't have to send your resignation letter. You have to pick your bag and then go. But
That you
when
stayed.
it comes to church, it's different.
We have to renew our mindset about church and what it does. It will really help us. But talking about toxic relationships, it is better to call off a toxic relationship than to nurse it into marriage. It is better to call it off because it's easy to break up a relationship than to break up a marriage.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is my advice. When you are in a relationship and you know it is toxic, if you are the cause of the toxicity, seek help. If your partner is the cause, seek help for him or her. If it doesn't work, call off the relationship.
Yeah.
Call it off. Because sometimes what toxic people need is for people they love to leave them, for them to really seek the help they need. For some people, as long as there's somebody for them to pour their poison on, they will never change. Yes, they will never change. They will keep on doing it.
Toxic friendships.
Yes, they will never change. So sometimes after you have gone through the due process to try and get help, it doesn't work. You for the sake of your peace of mind, you step away. It gives them room to meditate and think and rather seek for what they need to get. So that in the future they will mention your name and say, thank you for leaving me. And yes, so toxic relationships are painful. I sometimes say, I check some of the issues that come on my counseling table. I say, people are brave. What the issue called love can do, that thing called love, what it can do, but it's all good. It's all good, and we need to really put things in perspective. For people who are going to toxic relationship, you are in a relationship. 1 week, 2 weeks, the person has not called you. The person has not. No,
2 weeks is too much. 24 hours.
Is it a relationship? What kind of relationship is that? You see, so some of these little things, they build up toxins in people's hearts. If you are not committed to the things that make relationship work, don't start it. But if you want the relationship, you have to understand that there are do's and don'ts. You must do the do and forget the don'ts. Other than that, you will always be a problem. Young people, apart from Sikasama Yedi in Ghana, I think the next major problem is relationship.
Yeah.
It is making people really not have the peace of mind. People's relationship with God is off because they are battling with a relationship. And the interesting thing is that when people suffer in relationship, they tend to blame everybody else. If they are in church, their pastor is a problem. Their church member is a problem. The choir is a problem. The media men are a problem. Why did they take the picture of their boyfriend and they posted it on the church social media page? Everybody is a problem. Why is that? When you preach Krana, they think you are talking about them. And also free him. So please, let us put our relationship in perspective. Let me conclude by saying this thing. You see, in our traditional marriages, usually when you go, they will say, getting to the end, they will call two people from the man's side and the woman's side, and they say, hey, you don't know what they are wearing. So when you have a problem, seek them. That thing is a good practice, but the way we are doing it is wrong. Because for most of them, it is when that time is up, then they ceremony that they look at and they say, hey, okay, I'll be they just pick some people from there. No. Before you marry, there's somebody called a marriage mentor. Even before you get married, a marriage mentor is somebody who is not partial to you or the woman. He is just interested in the welfare and success of the relationship. So he is there like a referee. Jeff has A as a problem. Jeff says we should do A. Senna says we should do B. Jeff says A nana meye. Senna says B nana meye. If there's no somebody who is a marriage mentor who just listen to A, listen to B, and tell the two of you that B no neye. And for you to understand, so we see B in a year, let's go and do B. If you don't have that thing, your relationship will always be chaos. Because in relationship, there's always a time where one party toes a line, the other party toes another line, and they cannot meet. There should be a middleman who brings them together. And that person is not somebody who they have just pointed out in the crowd. It should be somebody that knew the relationship right from the start. And that's where the issue of when you are dating in church, it helps because then maybe the pastor or a senior man in the church can play that role for you. If you are not in the church, you can still get someone to do that. Somebody who knows you, the two of you well, and then loves you and wants you to do well. But if we don't have such systems, all these things are systems that help relationships to work, and we are going to do it alone, whenever we hit rocks, we are going to be in trouble. So I beg all of us, and to fathers and old people who are listening, that the marriage mentor thing they do at traditional ceremonies is a wise thing, but we are not doing it wisely. We are just doing it as part of the ritual.
Okay.
But we should mean it. We should mean it in such a way that as soon as our son comes to us and says, I want to marry this lady, one of the questions you ask them is, who is mentoring your relationship? Who is guiding the two of you? So that person is rather introduced at the marriage ceremony rather than just picking somebody. Sometimes they will pick somebody who is already fighting with the husband. And then they say, we never tell wages. That's the person, when you go to them, what advice would they give? They will tell you how to treat your man because that's how they are treating their own man and causing trouble. So we need to be very careful so that we can safeguard toxic relationships.
I think with what I also have to say is we shouldn't also overlook friendships and relationships in the house as well, because they are all forms of relationships. And Reverend, I think I want to ask this question.
Okay.
What do you do in a situation where daddy is always beating mommy and you are probably the firstborn? And as the firstborn, these are your formative years. Maybe it can affect your psychological aspects of life. What do you do in that situation?
Okay, so first of all, the first thing you don't do is to take a side.
Okay.
Where you either join the father and you agree with him, or you join the mother to spite the father. The next thing you don't do is to physically try to defend one of them.
Yeah.
But the best approach is to find somebody who has the respect of your parents. If it's your father who is doing the beating, you need to find somebody who has the respect. I mean, somebody, when he talks, your father listens, and who is matured enough to be able to address the issue without bringing your name up as the one who brought it up. You know, there are some people, as soon as you, the first thing they will mention, they will call your father, say, hey, na bro, yeah.
And they will transfer the beatings to you.
And then they will transfer the beatings to you. If they don't transfer to you, they will develop hatred for you.
Yeah.
And you don't need that. So get somebody who has, and it should not be just somebody, somebody who has the respect of your father, that they come in and then they talk to him. Sometimes you can even talk to them in advance and tell them that the next time it's happening, I will alert you so that you come and meet it yourself. Then quickly, when it's happening, you send a quick text to him or something So that sometimes it's like nankasa na waboto on you be na why then wabaka, so that the children are protected from entering into the fight of their parents. Now, another thing is that you must also develop a very strong relationship with both of your parents. Because sometimes when you have a strong relationship with them, in the days when things are cool and normal, you can go to them and say, Daddy, hey, the way me feel sad, or me they feel sad. When people are calm, they can listen to reason, even if they are from their children. So let's develop that healthy relationship with our parents, so that it is not always that an outsider will have to come in. But if we are respectful children and we are lovely children, sometimes our parents, for our sake, will listen and do what is right and make us a blessing.
Yeah. So on our final question, how do you handle healing from a breakout in the church? Let me go with Jeff.
Please, can you
Okay.
expatiate?
Someone is going through a relationship problem. Okay. The relationship didn't go well. The pastor said, you both are meant for each other, but you are checking the character of this person. You are not okay.
Okay.
Do you get it? So you have tried a relationship and it didn't work out and you want to heal. Will you rather stay out from church maybe for a month or two, and then after you are properly healed, then you come back, or you just stay in the church and be healing along the line?
Okay, so first and foremost, I think one mistake most of us do is we think our pastor is God.
Yeah.
Our pastor is our shepherd, all right.
That's it.
But he or she is the voice of God. And we need to cultivate the habit of hearing God for ourselves.
Yeah.
Because you made a statement that if the pastor is saying we are meant for each other, what is God also telling you? Maybe what the pastor is saying is fueled by what he has seen.
Yeah.
And the emotion, and he thinks that if you people come together,
it will be
because
nice.
he likes both of you. So it's not really from God. So you also need to hear what God is saying, so that you prevent certain things like this. And the other thing is, if you go inside and it doesn't work well, healing. The first thing the devil said, I think John 10:10 is a verse that means a lot, but says very little. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what it says. But it means a lot. If something is separated, the first thing that comes, leave the church.
This place is not for
This
you.
place is not for you.
It's
As
too
soon as
toxic.
that comes in, then you move to your man of God.
Because that's when isolation.
Yes, it starts isolation, because maybe the singer, he's a singer in church. Then he always needs where I can't stand it.
When they are leading praises, you can't dance.
I can't dance.
You can't even worship.
So you move to your man of God. And sometimes those people have the respect of the men of God. And they go to maybe Brother Kofi. The man of God goes, so this thing that you did to her, do you think is good? And scold him and correct him in love. And say, oh, don't worry, go your separate ways. But if it starts, then you isolate. The next thing is you start believing conspiracy theories. Oh, the church is you. You are the church. That your body is a temple of God. See, everything you want to know is in the Bible. But how you know it is also the problem. The church is in you. Then the other thing, oh, I be premarital sex. You want, as you said earlier, you want to test. What if you want to test? Then now you realize that you've fallen so deep.
Yeah. And
you think I don't know why people think that they can heal through sad music. No. I think some people actually do that. Like if they are feeling sad, they want to listen to this artist
Go
that
to the
Juice
beach.
WRLD. Michael Jackson. They want to listen to those people because a man may back down or something. But the ultimate thing is, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not.
You shall not want, brother.
It is only God that can allow you to heal. But God uses men.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to heal, approach the men God has assigned you to approach. That's when it goes back to say, do you hear from God? Because if you don't hear from God, where will you know where to go to?
Yeah.
Let your problem be known to the church, but not everyone in the church should know your problem.
Okay.
That's my.
Okay.
And also, do you know that all these relationship and breakup, toxic things, red flags, and forgiveness haven't come in?
Mm-hmm.
I say, when we break up, we break up. Oh, meet this person just the same way you approach them when you wanted the relationship. Approach them in that same manner. Apologize to each other. Say sorry. Like, because I haven't seen that before. I haven't heard that before. Like, the relationship didn't work out. Hey, Obi Ankone, baby. But I think it's a decent thing to do.
Yeah.
Since we are in the same church or we are in the same department or we both of us play a major role in the church, we should come to that maturity to call ourselves down. Hey, I know we didn't work out. I am sorry for whatever that happened. Oh, okay, I have accepted. I'm also sorry in any way that I have said something that didn't go well with you. I am sorry. And then that's reconciliation. And you guys can, after that apology, you guys can even come back to be best of friends, and there will be
I think that.
yes,
but it's possible.
Yeah,
though.
after that apology, there is no resentment when this particular person is leading something.
Yeah, you are not
are
bothered.
freely
It's true.
involved.
It's true.
So I think it's necessary we have to come to that note.
You are right. You are right. In fact, for healings in any kind of form, there are 3 people involved. Jeff mentioned God, of course. He is the ultimate healer.
Yeah.
You see, when someone dies and we go to them, we go and say, oh, Charlie, sorry, Kafra. But sorry, the Kafra, no. It does something to the body in the moment. But when the person is alone, it takes God. So always let's look up to God first, pray to him, seek his face and all that, the Bible. Then the second person to see are people who have authority to help. In this case, if it's the church, the pastor or the marriage board or some elders who are aware of the relationship. And this thing that you call that they have to even come together and apologize to each other, they can do that calling. Call them and say, your relationship did not work, but you are in the same church. So think about it, apologizing and all that, it helps. Now, the third person to make you heal is yourself. And yourself, you are supposed to heal in 3 areas: in your spirit, in your soul, and in your body. In your spirit is how you draw to God, allowing his word to fill your heart so that you can move on. Your soul is connected to your mind. So your thinking pattern, what you think about, set your mind. Is it Philippians chapter 4? He said what? Whatsoever that is honest, that is true,
that is pure.
Set your mind on those things and put aside the pain and the hurt. It's for the past. It helps you. Once your mind accepts something, it's very easy for your body to take over it. Then thirdly is your body. There are things you have to do physically to help you overcome. I mentioned some earlier. Don't be following the person up in social media, checking everything they see. Every post you are there. Do not check videos and posts. Sometimes they go and check their status to see if they are saying something about them. And even if the person writes their own thing, they go and interpret it for themselves and all those things. If you do that physically, it will drain you and make you not feel happy. The next thing physically you don't have to do is to be talking to people, especially trying to destroy the
Explain.
name
Yeah.
of the person or explain. It's not worth it. It didn't work. It didn't work. That's all. So that you can move on and have peace. When you have these things done, God, correct people and yourself. Oh, you heal and you will be so well that whenever you remember your breakup, it will be one of the funny stories in your life.
Yeah.
And you use it to share lessons for others to be a blessing. So let's keep that hope alive. It is not every relationship that will succeed.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not every relationship. So when yours doesn't succeed, don't think that it's the end of the world. Don't kill yourself. Don't live a bitter life. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Relationships are not a do or die affair. It is a place where you get to know someone for yourself. If you go into it and then it doesn't suit your character or your upbringing, if you go into it and this person is abusing you, if you go into it and then you don't even like how this person is, because first of all, getting into a relationship, you first of all have to like this person before you even fall in love with this person. So on this segment about our dating in the church, it's not necessarily that this person, you both are in church, so it's supposed to work out. It's supposed to work out for the glory of the Lord to come down. It's not a do or die. If this person is abusing you emotionally, physically, whether is this person a choir master, the leader at the ushering department, the leader at the ushering department, and the drama, wherever this person plays a role, it's not a do or die affair. Even when people get married and it is toxic, they come back. Don't stay in abusive relationship and then let this person beat you, verbally abuse you, and you are still there. You are too valuable for God to use. So dating in the church is healthy, but make sure that you are not drowning, you are not choking in that relationship. Drop your comments. We want to read your comments. We want to read your views, your opinions. We want to have a view of them. So drop them in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share to your friends, and stay tuned for the next episode. God bless you. This is Beyond the Sermon Podcast.